Not too long ago, I wasn't a huge fan of Tucson. I thought it was too hot and too sunny, and there weren't any big trees and small ferns underfoot. It wasn't until recently that I discovered how beautiful the Sonoran Desert is. Once I paid attention to the plants we do have, I saw how beautiful and unique they are. I love when the palo verde is in bloom, and it looks like it's raining yellow flowers. And I love the nopal cactus and the vivid fruit that resemble a heart. I've been here in Tucson since I was 5 years old. Most of my childhood memories take place in downtown Tucson. My mom used to work at a crepe shop on 4th, and we lived on 6th and 13th Street, a 2-minute walk from the Children's Museum. I remember the street fair and the All Souls procession, and all the authentic hipsters who would run the stores downtown and on 4th. They usually had dogs or some sort of odd pet, tattoos, piercings, and their homes would be cluttered with pretty things. Their walls would be interesting colors like royal green, and they would play their music on their speakers for everyone else to hear as they were riding their bikes to work. Another part of Tucson that I love is the unique architecture. The homes here that date back to the 1840s are often referred to as row houses. They are made out of adobe or rammed earth and usually have flat roofs, tall ceilings, rectangle bodies, wood floors, and wood doors. These structures were made for and from the Sonoran Desert with a focus on family and community. Later on in time, Victorian-styled homes started appearing in Tucson. These homes were usually made with red brick that had been sent over by train. Although these two styles of homes were built very differently from one another, they were both built with a focus on family. These past few years, there have been a lot of new buildings appearing in the downtown Tucson and University area. These new buildings appear to be designed so that they could be placed anywhere in the world and nothing about them would necessarily have to change. This shouldn't be the case with architecture. Building a new place, the environment should be taken into consideration, and there should always be thought and care for the flora and fauna. Another thing about these new buildings is that unlike the previous Tucson homes, they aren't built with the focus on family or community, but instead made for temporary occupants. Temporary occupants aren't bad, but unlike the people who move away, the buildings remain. The architecture we make and the places we create is a reflection of our home. This doesn't just apply to Tucson, but includes anywhere else in the world. This is why I think it's important to talk about how we can better apply our modern-day architecture knowledge to future buildings, with more thought and care and love for the homes and places we create. Evolve our architecture with a strong focus on sustainability and community, and to take into consideration the surrounding natural environment here in the Sonoran Desert and our home, Tucson.